Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Marvel Legends series Marvel Knights Mindless One Build-A-Figure Waves, the Fist Ninja. Let's get into it! Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And here we have Build-A-Figure Mindless One, assortment number 4 and up. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that do not belong there. Daredevil. Then on the top, or the front, top of the front, Marvel Legends series, or Legends series it just says. Marvel Knights, the Fist Ninja Hasbro print on the bottom. Small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, nice artwork of Fist Ninjas. And on this side, nice artwork of Fist Ninjas. And on the back, bigger art with more Fist Ninjas. Marvel Legends series, the Fist Ninja. Rebuilt by Matt Murdock and Elektra, the Fist is a team of ninjas on a mission to take down the Dark Order known as the Hand. There it is again in some other languages. Build-A-Figure Mindless One. There's the completed Build-A-Figure with numbers that correspond to the cross-sale, telling you which piece comes with which figure. And of course, there's Midnight Suns Iron Man, Marvel Knights Blade, Marvel Knights Lady Bullseye, Marvel Knights Luke Cage, Marvel Knights Fist Ninja, which is this figure, Marvel Knights Clea, and Marvel Knights Ninja Daredevil. Is he a ninja? I don't know. Each sold separately, subject to availability. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole that do not belong there. Warning, attention, Octung, don't stick things in any other language pie hole that do not belong there. Don't give it to babies. Marvel print, small fine, legalese, made in China print, and Hasbro print. And that, my friends, completes our look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure, his accessories, and Build-A-Figure piece. And first up, here we have one of the arms, and it bends and twists and moves like it should. And of course, it does also come with a fist for that Build-A-Figure piece as well, on an in and out hinge. Now, let's get out the handy dandy tweezers and take a look at the figure's accessories. And first of all, he comes with a sword. And I do believe we've seen this sword several times. And it does have, looks like it's molded in the silver plastic, although I don't see any swirly twirlies in it. But it looks to be molded in that plastic, and then the handle appears to be a paint app, and it's not the greatest, but it's okay. And then here's the other weapon, a Kama, I think some people call it. Again, looks like it's molded in the silver plastic, and then the handle has the paint app on it. So again, something I believe that we've seen before. Now, something I don't think we've seen before. Now, the hood we probably have seen before, but the skull head on the inside is new, and it's not glued, folks. So if you want a skull head, it does come out of there. I don't know if I can do it, but I did do it before. Here we go. So here we have a look at the skull by itself. And I have to say, it does have nice molded details, and it does look like it has a nice paint wash on it as well. So that's pretty cool, I think. And then of course the hood is the hood. We've seen this hood. At least I think we've seen this hood. It's hard to keep up now. And then let's raise the camera a little bit. We can actually take a look at the figure himself. So I think some of this is reuse from, I wanted to say the Foot Ninja, but the Hand Ninja. Because Foot Ninja, that's something completely different, right? So, but again, he's got those nice white ninja eyes. And some nice detailing in there on the face. And it looks like maybe a bit of a wash. But probably not. It probably just has something to do with the face printing technology. And then most of this looks like it's molded in the appropriate color. It looks like maybe this is a paint amp across here. And then we've got a tampo right here. But not on this side. This overlay here looks like a new piece. And the forearms and the boots, they may be new. I'm not 100% sure until I get those Hand Ninjas out and compare. But it does have nice molded details, like in the suit here. So, but I don't think it's anything we haven't seen before. I know these arms, at least from the elbows up to the shoulder, we have seen before. I think the butterfly joint here is new. So let's talk about his articulation. He doesn't really look up. You can force him to look down that far, and so it feels like it's on a, yeah, it's on the ball and hinge joint there. And the neck does appear like it's a separate piece as well. So I did get him to look up that much, so he can look up that much. So he's got some chicken neck. He's got a little bit of waggle. He can do the full Exorcist. As I mentioned before, there's butterfly in the shoulder. It goes back that far, forward that far, so that's not too bad. Does a 360-degree rotation there at the shoulder, and he can raise his arm up a little past 90 degrees. Cut here at the upper bicep for a full 360-degree rotation there as well. Double hinge pinned elbow. Aren't we past this, Hasbro? I thought we were. We should be. Anyway, it gives you that much bend. Not that it's a deal breaker, but 360-degree rotation at the wrist on in and out hinge, and on the other side in and out hinge as well. And these are both fists. And you know what? When I was doing accessories, I skipped the extra hands for some reason. I don't know. But we'll get to them. They're still back there. Cut here where the chest and the abdomen meet. Gives him all kinds of hula. Left and right. It seems like I might have to heat this up. It feels a little stuck. So it probably will go a full 360 degrees. So leaning left and right. But I'm not going to attempt it right now because it feels kind of tight, like it needs to be heated up, and I didn't check it before I started, so that's on me. He also has the reverse hinge, ab hinge at the waist. Allows him, both of those allow him to lean back that far, and both forward this far. And then no twist at the waist because that's a reverse ab hinge. At the hips, he gives you that much of the splits, so not great for a ninja, but not bad for an action figure. Kicks forward about 90 degrees. Backwards about maybe a step and a half. Cut here at the upper thigh for a full 360-degree rotation. Double hinge pinned knee. And it gives you that much bend. Then about mid-shin, he does have a boot cut for another 360-degree rotation. At the ankle, tilts down that far, tilts up that far, and forward-facing pin for rocker. And then the extra hands, which I did forget, also on in and out hinges, at least this one is. And it's a sort of a trigger finger C-grip hand. Nice molded details again. I don't think it's anything new. I think we've seen this hand before. And again, this is the same, just on the other side. And that, my friends, is a look at the figure who doesn't want to stand up now. There we go. And his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the Marvel Legends series Mindless One Build-A-Figure Waves Fist Ninja with the Marvel Legends series Stiltman Build-A-Figure Waves Hand Ninja, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Troop Builder Hand Ninja, and the G.I. Joe Classified series Blue Ninja from the, I believe it was an Amazon exclusive Blue Ninja 2-pack. For our final set of comparisons, here we have the Marvel Legends series Mindless One Build-A-Figures Wave Fist Ninja, with our final Marvel Legends series comparison making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for a 7-inch scale comparison, from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, the 40th Anniversary He-Man. For final thoughts on the Marvel Legends series Mindless One Build-A-Figure Wave Fist Ninja, I have to say I was a little surprised by this figure. And, you know, it's always nice to have more ninjas. And the skull that comes with this one is, I think it's really, really good, especially with Marvel Legends. And the fact that they didn't glue the hood onto it so that you could use it for other things is really, you know, it's a bonus for sure. And I'm really, really glad that they did it that way rather than gluing that hood on there to where you could only utilize that feature with this figure, or that accessory with this figure. As far as the character itself, you know, I am not familiar with Fist Ninja. I'm not really, you know, super familiar with the Hand Ninja, but at least, you know, I had heard of them. So I'm guessing that Fist Ninja is a more recent addition to the ninja ranks. And apparently they were trained by Daredevil to take on the Hand. So that's kind of cool that now Daredevil is training cadres of ninjas. As far as this figure goes, you know, I do think there's a lot of reuse in here, but I think he has a pretty decent range of motion in all of his joints. I do like the fact that he has butterflies in his shoulders, so that's really good. And I do like the, you know, not necessarily sheath, but at least he has storage for his sword, although storage for a bladed instrument that doesn't cover the blade could be dangerous. Or maybe that's just me, but I like this figure. I originally was going to pass on it. I decided that I really, really wanted to complete the Mindless One because they are such an integral part of some of the Doctor Strange storylines. So, and I do like the Doctor Strange comics, at least, you know, some of the older ones. And that's just me. And I'm glad to, you know, get my hands on another character to help, you know, flesh out that part of the Marvel Universe in the comics. Well, that does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for viewing this content. If you would like to support my content further, I'm now offering memberships at various tiers. Click the join button and see if any membership offerings are right for you, but only if you are in a position to do so. Like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more of my content, or just help channel out, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.